17-year-old Jack sat alone on the wooden steps of his small porch, watching the sun slowly disappear behind the houses in his neighborhood. Earlier that day, his exam results had come in. Another failure. Not the first, not the second, just another painful reminder that he wasn't where he wanted to be. His classmates were doing great. His teachers barely noticed him, and deep inside, Jack felt like he was losing the battle against his own doubts. He leaned forward, resting his elbows on his knees, feeling the heaviness in his chest. Everything around him moved so fast, and he felt like he was stuck in the same place, unable to catch up. Suddenly, the door behind him opened, and his mom stepped out with 2 mugs of warm tea. She sat beside him quietly. After a short silence, she finally spoke, softly but firmly. "Jack, you can do it." Jack shook his head. "Mom, I don't think I can. I've tried so many times, I keep failing. Maybe this just isn't for me." His mother looked at him with steady eyes, filled with love and faith. "No, sweetheart, you're not failing because you're weak. You're struggling because you're learning. The only real failure is giving up. You're tired because you stopped believing in yourself, but I haven't stopped believing, not for 1 second." Jack didn't answer, but something inside him moved, like a small flame being protected from the wind. His mother smiled gently and continued, "Do you remember when you were little, trying to tie your shoelaces? You messed up again and again. You even cried once, but you kept trying until you figured it out. Life is the same, Jack. You fall, you rise, you learn. And every time you stand back up, you get stronger." That night, Jack made a quiet promise to himself, not to become perfect overnight, but to simply not give up anymore. He opened his books with a different attitude, not out of fear, not because someone forced him, but because he wanted to fight for himself. The next few weeks were tough. Some chapters still made no sense. Some days felt impossible. But every time frustration hit, he heard his mother's voice echoing in his mind. "Jack, you can do it." Little by little, the darkness in his mind began to clear. His focus improved, his confidence returned, and he started believing, slowly but surely. Months later, when the results came again, Jack hesitated before checking his score. His hands were shaking, but this time, he passed. Not with perfect marks, but with real progress, and that alone felt like victory. He ran home, breathless, bursting through the door. His mom looked at him, worried and hopeful. Jack handed her the result sheet, her eyes filled with happy tears. "I told you, Jack, you can do it," she whispered as she hugged him tightly. Jack smiled, a real strong smile. And in that moment, he realized something life-changing. Belief is the beginning of every success. Sometimes all it takes is one simple sentence to change your whole world. You